In moving my room around again, I think I'm finished moving it. Seriously. I'm down to 2 shelves, a bookcase, my desk, 3 cabinets for fabric, and a rolly cart. And the brown cabinet that was behind me is now next to me. It was too confining, but I have found so much stuff. Oh, good Lord. Look what I found. I don't know where I got this. Curti, do you remember? It may have been at the bookstore at the Guggenheim. They had a great bookstore. But it's a coloring book for art pieces. And I'm sure, here's Liechtenstein, or, oh no, have I been, anyhow. Matisse. Who's Paul Klee? I hate to say that I don't know who Paul Klee is, but I don't. $30. I think. Oh, here's Picasso. Okay. Oh, several Picassos. Lots of Picassos. 6. 7. Mondrian, the Broadway Boogie Woogie. Miro, I don't know who that is. Miro, I don't know who that is. Harlequins. Matisse. Klee. Paul Klee. Am I supposed to know who Paul Klee is? 12. These guys. Who's 9? That looks familiar. Bernard Lagar. 3 women. That one. Anyhow, that's a keeper. Okay, so I'm doing City Walk. Sorry I had to take a break. I have done a couple little touch-ups. I found some more things the other day. I've added a couple little things. I found some painting postcards from Rubens, but I could pretend like they were art in the Louvre. I found this title on a set of stickers called The Girls. I found these little things. I might use them. I don't know. They're stuck here. Oh, I found my Paris stickers from Pear Tea stickers, not Curti stickers, Pear Tea, and added some of those, added bonbons, not bonbons. Did you see that one of the bakeries, they had a gas leak and a bakery blew up? That's been several days ago. What else did I add? I tried to do a video of it and it was just awful. My hand hurt so bad and my angle on the camera was horrible. Still haven't fixed that. Oh, I found this. It's actually from the Metropolitan, and I was there one time in New York. They had a pencil drawings from Van Gogh, and you had to have made reservations. It was a special ticket. I didn't know, but I happened to have a tote bag that day that was a Van Gogh tote bag, and she goes, "Well, you must be a fan. You can go." So I got in, and then I found some Salvador Dali watercolor stickers. I added those. Seems like I added something along the way in here. There's a couple little, washi tape from Curti. Did I add anything here? No. Still haven't done that. Or these. But now I might add a coloring book page. Oh, I did add a postcard here. This is not Saint Chapelle. This is in Antwerp. But I'm using the black because there's black in all of this. And I'm pretending it's just a church window. That's all I'm going to use it for. Okay, city walks. So, I found this bag that I have to use somehow. I'm not sure yet. So, city walks. We are going to I'm going to say it wrong. Momar. Is that how you say it? I don't know. Where all the artists hang out for our city walk. And maybe we'll find some treasures. So I'm going to fast forward it. We still don't have all the results on my mom's test, but now they're thinking they found spots on her thyroid, which has caused quite a stir. And we thought that perhaps that was throat cancer. I finally got my act together and figured out how to get her medical chart online, which they'll let you do. And I can see the notes because they did the tests on Monday. This is Wednesday morning. You're watching this on Thursday. And they did 2 separate tests on her. They did a CAT scan on her shoulder and did a MRI on her throat, I think. Anyhow, the note for the MRI says goiter. So that's dealable with. We can work with that. I've had goiters from thyroid issues, and I take thyroid medicine for the rest of my life. But if that's all, and it says follow up in 6 months. So hopefully that's all that is. We still don't know about the shoulder pain. I haven't checked it yet. I found this about 8 o'clock this morning. Oh, I don't want to mess up my I Love Paris tissue by way of California. Okay, stash that over there for right now. So she's feeling a little bit better. We finally got some more pain medicine. That took an act of Congress. I guess because our government is pooping out and is all on whatever you call it, thanks to our president. Getting medicine was not easy, but we finally got it, so her pain is subsiding a little. It's manageable with the hardcore drugs that she's taking, but she can't take these hardcore drugs forever. I found where she was cutting them in half. It's no wonder that she's not feeling a little better, but we got the right ones. Some of them we're making or not. I mean, it's just been a whirlwind. Reminds us of last summer after we went around and around and couldn't figure out what was wrong with her forever. But now, so hopefully that has calmed down. Hopefully the other results come back today. I'm waiting on an electrician for the final, well, almost the final step under the house. We had to install a humidifier under our house. Come to find out, they have done a ton of these mold jobs in South Carolina lately because of our weather. We've had so much rain. And we have water from the top of our hill going down to the bottom of our hill, down to the lake, which is lovely, except when you have to climb up it, or when it rains, because now it's all settling under our house. Anyhow, that's all been repaired. A guy is coming in, because right now the humidifier is running on the house circuit. He's installing another circuit. I don't know how all that works. That's electric. Can't do anything. Can't even do the electric slide. But I'm waiting on him. And then I got to go deal with my mom. Oh dear. With my mom again. Which is fine. My dad emptied the dishwasher yesterday. Oh! That's how spoiled he is. He does nothing. He's not lazy. He just does nothing. And now that his reflexes and thought processes are so slow, it doesn't dawn on him, I could empty the dishwasher while my wife is sick. So they wait for us to do it, which is fine. And granted, my dad's health is not that great either, so we don't want him to do a whole heck of a lot, but my mom started feeling a little bit better by last night. What was that? The ceiling's falling in. And he got in the kitchen with her and emptied the dishwasher, and so she was able to watch him. It's like, what? He did what? He emptied the dishwasher? Okay, City Walk, Momar, Art District. Here we go. Fast forward. Okay, we are walking around Rue de, what is it called? Rue de Lorec? Rue Lepic, Lepic. I'm sure I'm pronouncing it wrong. I'm so sorry. I am making that's a map of our area in the Momar district. I can't say that either. I found this card in cleaning up a lot of stuff. I don't know how many years I've had it, but it is a Paris card, and I'm going to use the inside for my map of where we're walking. Trim the edges. It's a cute little card. It's made on Instagram. You'll see a closer picture of it. It's it looks like fabric and then paper. I don't know. I have pictures of Van Gogh's grave and street signs and his house in Paris when he was there. And we walked all around. This is in the Montmartre district, close to uh, the church, La Sacre-Cœur, La Sacre-Cœur, the Sacred Heart, the white church up on the hill. And I can go there. I just can't speak the language. And we had a lovely walk. It was sunny. It was nice weather. We just walked all around, in and out of little buildings. There's a Picasso museum around in this area. Strolled through everything and had lunch in a lovely little restaurant that is, oh, look at this. That's an embroidery hoop. I have all my Paris washi tape on it, or my French washi tape. Not what's included on here from lovely, lovely Curti, but I need that pink washi tape, and I never can find the ends, but I finally do. I can't tell you how handy this little packet, not little packet, it's a large packet of washi tape, but this little thing, this little pocket stays wherever I am. And so I'm adding washi tape with an injured thumb. It's still, I took off my splint because I can't cut, I can't write, I can't do anything with it. But, whoops, another little piece had to come in there to go behind the picture of the restaurant we were eating at. No, those are street signs of the street signs that say Montmartre, however you pronounce it. So I'm going to washi tape that in as a tip-in on a tip-in, I think, or close to that. And I found my Paris Pear Tea stickers finally too. So I added stuff to that, and with those, and went back, and I was looking for more washi tape. What color was I looking for? Pink, I think. And anyhow, I finally found pink. And this one is all gone, I think. I used the last of it. But that thumb, I cannot pull that washi tape. I can barely use a pair of scissors, and I can barely write. But when I have the splint on, I can't do anything. So, that's not showing up very pink, but it is pink. Hues of pink. And we ate at a lovely restaurant, and we met a little waiter named Francois, and he was jealous of our trip, for one thing, and the fact that we were writing it all down and documenting it in journals, and he loved it, and he wanted to see our journals, and we showed him, of course, and blah, 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 blah. He was a lovely little, sweet little Frenchman, the epitome of a Frenchman, and he said, well, ladies, he spoke English, thank goodness. I have a letter. I will let you make a copy of it for your journal. More pictures I found out of an art magazine of Van Gogh's things. Anyhow, that's the letter. And from what I can tell, it was a friend of Vincent van Gogh's brother, Theo. This letter is written to Theo, and as a friend. And I'm going to read it to you. Francois generously let me have a copy, or us a copy. It was dated January 14th, 1887. It says, Dear Theo, my friend, met the infamous Vincent today. He is a little unsettling, sporadic jumps in topics of conversation, sort of like me. He paints like a cyclone, a whirlwind of production. Only Pablo is comparable in works per day. Now, if those timelines don't jive, that's not my fault. That's Francois's fault. I was particularly interested in mixing of his pigments to get his Paris colors. His blues have elements of red, green, and brown, yet they still maintain the criteria for any blue found in nature, or even a plain indigo waistcoat here in Paris. Our lodgings are very close to the Rue Lepec, winding around the base of Basilique de Sacré-Cœur, is all that Vincent had described in his letters to you. All the energy that oozes out of all the bricks on the street and the stucco on the buildings make one feel like a paintbrush could paint its own masterpiece. I can't wait to show you the new Parisian pieces in my journal. Off to paint, your friend. And then it was cut off. So I don't know who it came from, but it was a friend of Theo's, and he met his brother, Vincent, and Francois was kind enough to share a copy of it for Kurtie and I. And he was just the cutest little man. He was so excited that we were excited. And we have found everybody here as lovely as can be. So I'm trimming some paper here and just trying to make it colorful and not kill my hand with those scissors because I really can't cut. And adding some things. I wanted to make a little notation about Francois and how kind he was to share that letter. And so I have a picture of Francois thanks to Pear Tea stickers, and I'm going to put it on the back here in this little notepad that has Da Vinci on it, but I'm cutting off that part and turning it into Francois, as one does in Paris. Oh, so I've got my groove back, I think. I can't do a room tour quite yet. I'm waiting on an electrician, like I said, and it's not presentable yet, but it's darn close, and I am so excited. I am turning into that stupid lady. She's not stupid. I'm stupid. The Marie Kondo on Netflix right now. She has all these videos on how she declutters everything. Well, I keep watching them, as well as tons of junk journals. So I can't exactly. Here's where it took me forever to figure out how I wanted to put this map so that it was a. And I just thought of something. Did I cut off the area we were in? Most likely. Well, you have to know, it's upside down for one thing. It's Rue Le Pec. Vincent Van Gogh's straight. Anyhow, it took me forever to figure out how to, I wanted to make a tuck in, but then I didn't want my washi tape to hang over on the other side because that was all the church windows. Anyhow, I finally got it presentable. So yeah, I'm trying to get rid of things. If I haven't touched it in 5 years, well, there's criteria to that. If it's not fabric and it's not paper and I haven't touched it in 5 years, I'm getting rid of it. I'm saying thank you and getting rid of it. I have to think twice on fabric. Now, I probably won't get rid of any fabric. Let's be honest. But I am organizing it better and putting it all like in airtight containers and taking the air out so I have more space, like they do in space bags. And paper, I am condensing because I had a lot of it filed incorrectly. Parts of it here, as you all know, parts of it here, parts of it there. I think I have a lot of it together now. Made a bunch of junk journals just for myself out of stuff that was on the verge of being 10 years old. Turned it all into junk journals. Well, I'm almost finished turning it all into junk journals. And I can walk around in this room. You're going to be shocked. My sewing machine is staying up. And I'll be able to do a room tour shortly. And putting labels on things that aren't labeled. So I went from 6 of those metal baker's racks to 2. Yeah. And more organization and a little bit better. And that big brown cabinet. I wish my white cabinets that my fabric is in were brown, but c'est la vie. C'est la vie. So, thanks for watching. Check out Instagram. It's a little bit better close-up pictures. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bonjour. I think my camera cut off. So here's my letter from Francois. A copy. He kept the original, of course. My little slide for my letter. And then Audrey is embellishing my little notes about our walk. Francois and his restaurant. And then more information about our walk. And pictures from our walk. Van Gogh's house on Rue Le Pec, 54. And his grave. Oh, love it.